Peterborough? Land of the posh? A growing talent theatre city and home to the grave of Catherine of Aragon, first wife of Henry VIII. For more information, please go to visit peterborough.com. It is great to be here in Peterborough. I'm thoroughly excited to be here. I've never actually been in Peterborough before, so you could say I'm a little nerd. Super excited. Don't worry, so it happens. But I've decided to spend the day in Peterborough, so I had to make the most of it. So obviously the first place I imagine you go is the Queensgate Shopping Centre. Yeah, parked in the yellow car park because I'm mental. Obviously anyone knows the yellow car park is the furthest away from the city centre. Yeah, town centre, don't worry about it. Got over it, saw the red park, saw the blue park, saw the green park, but I'll spend the rest of my day in the town centre, which apparently is sponsored by pigeons. I'm from Grimsby, and I've never seen that many pigeons, although, to be fair to you, we probably have the same amount of crack at it as you do pigeons. I knew we'd come to Peterborough today, being from Grimsby, I had to brush up, I had to genuinely brush my teeth, wash my cock in the shower, because in Grimsby, brushing your teeth isn't considered cool, and normally you can just go in a pub and ask someone to wash your cock with a mouth of fibre. You say that, but it's like going through one of those automatic car wash machines. So it's a little bit scary at first, slightly intimidating, but at the end you're quite glad you did it. You're like, whoa, fucking hell, whoa. You in it every week? So, yeah, 2025, second month on the way, February, January, it's just gone, hasn't it? How quick's time gone, right? Although, the first 2 weeks of January was a bit of a write-off, considering everyone was fucking ill. Who had the cold? Who had a cold? I'm not it bad. I'm lucky to be here, right? This was like out, you know that you get a cold, and then people said there's man flu, and then there's that COVID thing that happened, and then there was this. This felt different. This felt new. See, I could just come out for a bit with the microphone. It's spectacular, isn't it? Wait for the Brayden number. But it was crazy. The cold hit people, right? I was a slut for snot, right? It was mental. I was 69 in a box of tissues for 10 days straight. I was ill, really ill. And I'm a big believer in the universe. I believe that there's a higher power that protects us and that guides us. I also believe it was on holiday for 2 weeks and in stepped the Fluniverse. You like that? Ballooniverse? To play on what, you know what it is. But the Fluniverse was real, right? It was real and it hit hard. And the problem is, why would you do a flu kind of situation the first 2 weeks of January? That's when people have got resolutions. That's when people have got goals. That's when people have got motivation. People are like, this is going to be my sit down and get in bed. No work, no pay. No goals, no dreams. People wait for the start of January. It's my year. Recently started using an inhaler. Pink one, sorry. See, we're obviously a fan of the blue one. My apologies for that. But I have had a more exciting January than just the flu. I'm doing a dry January. That's a proper dry January. No drinks, no drugs. I haven't even unicycled this year. Obviously, you know, dry January is a time for you to really discipline yourself and get rid of those bad habits. The amount of times I've woken up at 6 in the morning, done a line of coke, gone downstairs, flipped my mum's cereal out of her hand, told her to shut up, got on my unicycle, and gone to work. And you can't live your life like that. You've got to set off like an hour early. You know what I mean? You may as well start juggling like fucking... Give me something to juggle. Do you know what I mean? Is it great? Has anyone ever been to the Edinburgh Fringe Festival? No? Okay. Scrap that one then. Don't worry about it. But I have been doing a dry January, and it's an interesting thing because some people don't bother with dry January because some people like to drink. Why? Because it's fun. And I get it. I'm fun. Right? I'm fun. Yeah? Yes. Yeah. I'll show you this fucking thing. But I am, and I get it. Some people don't want to do it, some people do want to do it. I'll tell you what is great. Going to the pub on a dry January when everyone else is drinking and being able to witness what, quite frankly, is a horror show. Okay? Now, I think it's great that we can drink and enjoy ourselves, but the minute you don't do it and you hang out with people that do drink, it's a bit of like a it's like what I would like. And I've got to tell you, this is no offence to anyone, but the more you drink, the less intelligent you get. We can all agree on that? I stood outside a pub the other day pretending to be a bouncer, okay? Now, have a look at me. I don't really fit the profile of a bouncer. I look like a gay Aladdin. Alright? Now, I'm stood outside with a bouncer. Bouncer's going, got your ID, mate? Guy's going, ID. And I said to him, got your boarding pass? And he goes, no, I don't think I do. You ain't got your boarding pass? For the pub? He then realises what's happened. Silly him. You don't need a boarding pass for the pub, do you? You know that, don't you? You don't need a boarding pass for the pub. Anyway, I said to him, your plane's in there, dickhead. Give him a little spank. And off he went. Should I have spanked him? No. Did I enjoy it? Not as much as he did. Should have seen us later on. But yeah, dry jam's finished. All done, swiped up. I've also not been smoking, which is great. My mate offered me a cigarette the other day, and I said no, but I'll take a curly whirly. Guys, I've been snacking! How do you think the crave? You snack, do you know what I mean? I don't think anyone's ever quit smoking. Gobble, 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 gobble. Right? I've swapped 6 for calories. I've swapped lung cancer for diabetes. I'm loving it. It's great. It feels loads better. Other exciting stuff that's happened in January. The planetary parade. Oh, God. The planets aligned in the sky. Oh, now yes, yeah, there we go. Okay, well done, everyone. Okay, we've caught up. Planets aligned in the sky, which I think is pretty cool if you like astrology. Pretty cool if you like your planets. I've been really getting into my astrology recently. I've really enjoyed it. You know, some of the stuff you learn is fascinating. Like, for example, how many of you knew that I don't eat yogurt anymore? Just put it out of my diet. A couple of years ago, just stopped eating the fermented flavoured milk. You look up sometimes and you think, that's fucking mental. How does it relate? Why the dogs lick their own balls. Because they can. Why are penguins such good dancers? I don't know. Happy Feet documentary, take or leave it. Why are hairdressers good at gossiping? Destiny. Why are people that love cricket lonely? Justice. It's a shit sport. No, nothing to talk about outside of that. But the planets have aligned, and if you couldn't tell by the multicoloured t-shirt, the yellow bandanas, the purple trousers, and the headband that says revolution, man, I am a bit of a spiritual guy, man, a bit of a hippie. Modern day hippie means I have a temper, but like wearing bright colours. You can describe it in any word, like you're off your rocker, you're an idiot, shut up, do what you want. Can't hear you, I'm not listening, weird, don't worry about it. Hi, I'm Sean. Let's just get on with it. Right. So the planets realign, but planets have spiritual properties. This is something I believe in, something I've learned. For example, Venus, or as the ravers call it, Venus, in the mixed sulfur oxide, this planet's lit. What I would recommend is just let go of any judgment and just enjoy the confusing elements of it. It's just easier. And yes, I do. Yeah, it does. Okay, but Venus is, the properties of Venus is for love. I often speak to Venus when I'm trying to get over the fact I had a recent breakup, and don't worry, it was her choice, not mine, so I'm fine. But it was fine because eventually you realised it wasn't working out. Like we used to argue all the time. We used to be like, "You're not listening to me." She would go, you know. Mars is for physical energy, and if you channel enough of Mars's energy, you can fly. I know what you're thinking, whatever, but you can, and I will now show you how to do so. Mars! Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. Sometimes lessons are painful, sometimes you look at Nana and go, Bon Marché is a wild place. Right. Done the fly there. Yeah, that's good.
Did you hate yourself?
Sorry?
Did you hate yourself?
Good one. Classic Pete from Peterborough. Did you hate yourself? Yes. Yes, it is. But, you know, there's so many interesting things about the planets that I started to think, imagine if people followed planets as they follow football teams. So I came up with a few chants. Sweet Mercury! Ba, ba, Sometimes hot and sometimes cold. Okay, ready? We love you, Venus. We do. We love you, Venus. We do. Jupiter-ta-ta. Jupiter-ta-ta. I'll give you an M. A. R. S. Let's all fuck Matt Damon. Let's all fuck Matt Damon. Think you've not seen The Martian. Okay. Sometimes I often say, yeah, wah, la ba dee doo, sha la ba ba da 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 da. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Trying to keep your thumb straight, and nothing really sinks in because, quite frankly, folks, I ain't got a fucking clue what I'm doing. Sorry for the foul language, but it's true. We're all thinking it. We're all knowing it. You know, probably. I'll just get to the next bit. Listen, sometimes comedians do this. Check the time. I don't wear watches. I've got all this shit on me. You know, so I look at it and it's like 1:15. You know, like a Cleopatra jelly bean pack. But, you know, listen, follow your heart, follow your dreams, follow the planets, follow the signs. Follow me on Instagram at Brayden Kerr Comedian. And for more information, go to visitpeterborough.com. Namaste, everyone. Thank you very much. I'm Brayden Kerr.